Veerabhadra garu, how did the Indian companies overwhelm the multinational companies or foreign companies in the Indian pharmaceutical market?
See, olden days, I mean before 70s, there were multinational companies. Now there are only Indian multinational companies. There are no multinational companies. All of them have disappeared. Now Indian multinational companies, all the companies of Indian, they are marketing in every country or wherever it is required, and they are also constructed their own factories in other countries. Actually, in the pharmaceutical industry, as you have rightly said, it is a significant of the initially it was a Drug Price Control Act. Now it is known as National Pharmaceutical Pricing Policy. Nomenclature has been changed. Today, the companies, two companies I will quote example, which they have come in the 80s. Now they are ruling, that is Sun Pharma and Torrent. Initially, they have come with the psychiatric drugs. They are known for psychiatric drugs companies. But today, they are having every segment they are having. Each company is having nearly 22, 25 divisions. Diabetic division, hypertensive division, painkiller division, TB division, gynec division, pediatric division, oncology division. Like that, they are every company is having nearly 20 to 30. Later on, Aristo has come. Aristo people have come from EMERC. EMERC was a multinational. Aristo is a purely Indian company. From Aristo, Glenmark has come. Now today, Glenmark is ruling. Glenmark is having a huge turnover of thousand crores turnover company, and there are a lot of patents also they are having. They are contributing a lot in research also. Similarly, but they are not contributing the research and all. Alchem is one company. JB Chemicals is one company, which they are ruling and they are selling and they are getting a lot of profits. API is concerned, Sun Pharma, Heterodrugs, Newland Laboratories, Divis, and Laurus, and Matrix, now it is known as Mylon, and Arbindo Hetero. All these companies are API. API means active pharmaceutical ingredients companies. Again, some few small companies, they contribute the manufacture and supplies to these big companies. In turn, these big companies export to the US and other Western countries. This is today's pharmaceutical industry. This is evergreen industry, essential industry, ever growing industry.
Thank you. Veerabhadra garu, what were the consolidations, mergers and acquisitions, and so on and so forth in the Indian sector of pharmaceutical industry?
This is a very good question, sir. And here I must quote one most successful company with a good technology is the NATCO Laboratories. NATCO brought a good technology and they are very aggressive but very ethical. And that is the one good company with API as well as brands. And they are also generous in giving corporate social responsibility fund to Guntur General Hospital and opened a cancer unit. This we must quote before talking about the amalgamations, mergers, takeovers, whatever we call. And basically, after downfall of the IDPL, lot of scientists who are working in the R&D, including Dr. Anjireddy Garu and the company, they came out and they started the first Unilites, but somehow they were not successful. Then same group of people or different group of people, they have started different companies like uh, SYL. SYL, they were doing very well. Basic manufacture of compass and the ampicillin also they used to manufacture, and they have established their brands and they were doing extremely well. Somehow, because of marketing tricks, spoiled the image of the company, and again that company downfall started. Then they have come out. They have started. Some people have started and Arvindo Pharma. Anjireddy garu started their Reddy Laboratories. Initially, when Anjali Reddy started the Reddy Laboratories, doctors used to comment, what is Reddy Laboratories, what is it Chaudhary Laboratories, what is Naidu. But today, Reddy is a killer in the world. Ibuprofen, he was a master. He was major exporter of ibuprofen and omeprazole and enlapril maleate. Like that, he is one of the biggest manufacturers. He is having the units in the USA also. The most reputed company, Reddy Laboratories. But fortunately, Reddy Laboratories also taken over some companies like 5X International, Dolphin Laboratories. So within the country also, there are some evaluations, takeovers. These are the order of the day in those days. And another sad thing was Copran Laboratories. Copran was doing extremely well with their Eten. They were the leaders for Etenlal. Though Etenlal was introduced for hypertension by Torrent and Beta Lock and Ipca Tenlal, Eten was the leader, and that brand was sold for 200 crores, and that company was closed because of the managing director's mismanagement of the company. Similar, these are the things which Copran was having a sister concern of Kramer also. So they are like that. There are some other companies, but still they are doing well. Though turnover may be within 100 crores, the Inga Laboratories, one good company. Raptor Split, to name. Martin and Harris, we should quote here because if there is no Martin Harris, there is no pot chlor. Pot chlor is a life saving potassium. I mean, whoever is treated with steroids, they must be prescribed with pot chlor. So, this type of Indian companies were there. And multinationals, yes, we should hats up to our industries who made multinationals to run away, and Indian companies have become Indian multinational companies.
Veerbhadra garu, other than the major cities, is there a prosperous pharmaceutical industry in other centers?
Actually, we should appreciate cleverness of our pharmaceutical industries because they have utilized the tax holiday spots like Silvassa in Gujarat, the Yudaman, and Indore in Madhya Pradesh, and Baddi in Himachal Pradesh. These people have erected the factories and they are getting manufactured there, and they are enjoying the tax holiday, and ultimately they are increasing their profitability.
Veerbhadra garu, a while ago you have mentioned the progress or lack of progress in Calcutta company. What about South Indian companies?
This is a very good question, sir. Here, uh, two companies have come to limelight during the coronavirus. That is, one is Apex Jinkovit and Dolo 650 of Microlaboratories. These two companies, they made money like anything during the coronavirus. At the same time, there are some more good companies in South India, that is Ports India, Tablets India, and Mount Mentor. And of course, TTK, they have sold their brands. AFD, they have sold their brands. These are the few good companies still there in the South India. But series, of course, it is not there, but they are API, they are manufacturing in 2 3 units. And if you, there are few players who get it manufactured and marketed. Those companies are Crescent, Pulse Pharma, like that. There are some companies they are doing. They are also nearly 50 60 crores they are doing. Sir, Indian population is around 130 crores, out of which 56 crore people are working to earn their bread and butter and to feed their parents and grandparents and children. In the process, mostly parents and grandparents are hypertensives and diabetics. At the same time, out of 56 crore people who are working, they are prone to the stress, and they are also 50% of them are also now they are hypertensives and diabetic. So, keeping in view of this uh, future growing population of the hypertensives and diabetics, pharmaceutical industry is concentrating on the and focusing on inventing the newer drugs to carry out their research and find out the molecules to uh, apply for the patent and also brands for the capture the market. As such, the anti-hypertensive market is huge, huge, huge. We cannot tell in the rupees, lakhs, and crores because etenolol it is having its own market. Inderol, the propanol is having its own market. Losartan potassium, telmisartan is having its own market. Nifedipine and amlodipine having its own market. All markets are captured by the bigger companies like Lupin, US Vitamins, Glenmark, IPCA, JB Chemicals, Torrent, Sun Pharma, Cipla, and also this API is controlled by Heterodrugs and Aurobindo Pharma basically. This is what I wanted to tell you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.